everyone, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Amanda. Today I'm taking you along with me to experience what it's like to visit a doctor in Japan. I'm headed to the dermatologist today. It's about a 10-minute walk from my house. I've had this appointment scheduled for about a month, maybe a month and a half. I went to the first appointment with a translator and that worked out fine. Cost about $45 an hour for the translator, and then the appointment only cost I think it translates to about $10. Now the second appointment, I don't need a translator. The doctor speaks English. So she said I don't really need a translator. And since we discussed everything in that first appointment, there's not really anything to discuss. I'm gonna have a little spot removed from my back. They're gonna do it with a laser and some lidocaine. Since I'm a foreigner living here, going to the doctor, we just pay out of pocket, cash for everything. This particular office does take a credit card. I just arrived, I'm here. We do still have to wear a mask when we are going into the medical office. I don't know if it's a mandate or what, but everyone does wear it. And then I have a little card that I will give them that shows that I have an appointment. So I just finished. It was kind of hot in there. It's a really hot day and it was kind of hot in the office. But I wanted to tell you that it cost 550 yen. I had a little place removed off my back. They used like a laser and some lidocaine. And it cost 550 yen, which is approximately $35. And that was total. And then I have a prescription. And the cool thing about doctors' offices in Japan is that the pharmacy is next door to the office. So I'm just gonna walk next door and I'm gonna get my prescription. She wants me to take an antibiotic for about 3 days. And then there's also a cream that I need to get. So I'm all done with the pharmacy. 3 days antibiotics. She said take it with food, and it cost 630 yen, which is about $4. Which I know in the States we can get antibiotics pretty cheap, so that's not really any difference. It took about 10 minutes from the time I checked in to the time that I was walking out the door at the dermatologist. And then I just waited on my prescription, and it took about, I don't know, less than 5 minutes to get my prescription. So I started at I left the house about 1:45, and it's about 2:15 now, so like 30 minutes altogether. One thing to note about doctor's offices, or at least my experience with a couple of doctor's offices I've been to here in Japan, is that they're not as private as the States. You know, in the States we have like the HIPAA policies, and here it's not the same. Usually you're just separated by a curtain and everybody can hear your conversation. They know what you're there for, which really doesn't bother me too much, but it is just a difference. It's like 93 degrees today. The heat index, or the UV index, is like 6. It says the humidity is making it feel hotter. We're from Georgia, so we're used to humidity. But I think the difference is in Georgia, you stay in air conditioning most often during the summer. And in Japan, even if the stores or, offices are air conditioned, it doesn't feel as cool. So you really don't cool down as much. All right, so I'm back home now, door to door. It took about 40 minutes total. from the time that I walked to the office, had the procedure, went to the pharmacy, and then walked back to my house. So pretty fast, pretty easy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.